Hey guys, Coach Tamer coming at you live. It's Friday, March 1st, 2024, and today we're smashing some arms. All right, guys, so for today's warm up, we have our upper body dumbbell lightning warm up complex version 2. So we usually alternate between version 1 and version 2. Every once in a while, version 2 is going to be a little bit more volume repetition wise. It's actually 100 repetitions per set. If you count up the different reps, it's basically an ascending and descending ladder of the various movements. So use a pair of light dumbbells. There's no need to completely exhaust yourself on this. You just want to get some your heart rate up a little bit and some blood pumping throughout your upper body and your posterior chain to kind of loosen some things up and get you primed for some movement today. So for our first portion of our arm day, we're going to be doing our bar dip chin up superset. So you're going to be building up over 4 sets to an RPE 8. Keep that in mind. If you're not familiar with our rated perceived exertion scale, make sure that you're reading the coach's notes and watching the introduction videos that are at the top of the movement profile or movement segments here in SugarWOD, and then also on Train Heroic. There, it's in the coach's instructions, and also on Beyond the Whiteboard. So you're gonna be doing 4 sets with 10 bar dips with a 2-second negative immediately into 10 strict chin ups. So in these bar dips, if you're proficient with bar dips, feel free to start with body weight and kind of load your way up over the course of 4 sets. Or, you can start with some band assistance, and you can also remain there if you need to utilize band assistance the whole time. That's fine. Just make sure you're increasing the challenge of those bar dips up to an RPE 8 across the 4 sets. And then on the strict chin-ups, you're going to perform these with a reverse or supinated grip, so we can put some more emphasis on your biceps there. And when you conduct those, really try to, bring your chin to the bar, and then get a good squeeze at the top and a nice controlled extension at the bottom. And same thing on those. If you need to perform those with band assistance, feel free to utilize that. And then if you want to add some weight for those ninjas out there, feel free to do that as well. But make sure you're focusing on that RPE scale that's listed there for between set 1 and set 4. All right, moving on for our next movement, concentration works going to be Zotzman curl anarchy. So across 3 sets, you're going to be performing a Zotzman curl, which allows you to conduct a traditional palms facing curl. And then you're going to twist your wrist and then perform a slow negative the way down, which is really going to put some extra stimulus on your forearms and your biceps brachialis that you would also hit in a traditional hammer curl. All right, now for our next metabolic stress piece, we're going to be performing a superset of tape press and max banded push-ups. So for the tape press, it's an interesting movement. Many of us have done the skull crusher variation, where you're taking dumbbells and you're performing the movement while you're bringing them down to your ears. For the tape press, you're going to be, rotating your wrist inward. You're going to be sitting, laying flat on the bench. You're going to be bringing the dumbbells down close to your neck and then coming back up again. And so that's going to place a lot of emphasis on that outer head of that tricep when you're performing this movement. You can perform 12 reps with a good 3 count down, then a nice squeeze at the top, and then immediately into max banded push-ups. We're looking for about 20 to 30 reps with band tension. And if feel free to drop the band or go to your knees if you need to, but we're really looking for that higher rep range to really introduce that lactate metabolites into your triceps there. All right, so for our metabolic stress work for biceps, after that, we're going to be doing our bicep curl, barbell bicep curl 21s. So there's going to be 3 sets. You're going to be doing 7 bottom half reps. That's from full extension to halfway up, into 7 top half reps from the middle position up to the top, into 7 full reps. Feel free to conduct this with a straight bar or an easy bar. And I'd say start a little lighter than you think you will on the first set, and then load the last to a little bit heavier to really pump you out. And then for our final superset of the day, it's going to be 3 supersets of 30 reverse grip banded tricep press downs into 12 single arm seated concentration curls. For these reverse grip banded press downs, feel free to loop a band around the pull-up bar or some sort of an upright. You can take a PVC pipe or through the band and then grab it in a reverse grip. And then when you press down, get a nice good 1-second squeeze at the bottom, get a good stretch at the top, and you're going to perform 30 reps of that. If you don't have access to a PVC pipe and just a band, that's fine. Stretch the band out a little bit and hold it as if you had a PVC pipe, perform the reps that way. And then if you have access to a cable column, you can use a straight bar and grip it in a reverse grip as well there. And then for the concentration curls, seated concentration curls. You can sit on a box, you can sit on a bench, put your elbow in kind of the middle portion of your thigh, and then you're going to want to curl up and turn your pinky in at the top as if you were trying to, rotate your wrist, and then get a good nice stretch in the bottom. Perform 12 reps on each arm there. All right, that should catch you guys out for arm days. You can get a pretty good pump from that. And then moving on to our conditioning work, we have Fran as our CrossFit option. You have some kettlebell push presses and reverse sled drags or band assisted squats for our grunt work option. The energy system development, you've got a kind of longer piece there, 15-minute AMRAP of a 30-calorie bike and into a 30-calorie ski or a row. And we have our core work with some strict toes to bar, our optional Thunder Broga. And then if you guys are in a core and cardio, or 30-day shred, make sure you're hitting your fasted cardio depletion work. Post the weekly challenges and some question, comments, and concerns in our Facebook group. And then if you're on Trainer Row, hit me up and hit up Coach Kenny on Beyond the Whiteboard. All right, guys, have a great training day.